Look at the action here on a Friday night. Let's see here. Okay, so all the boxes are covered. I've got 5 bets on the 4 and 10, place on the 5 and 8, come better. Comer is sitting out there on the 9, and the point is 6. Got 50 buck solids on the 6. And I'm using cross 6 set. And my friend Ed Robinson from Roll to Win today put out something on his Patreon channel regarding the Yuri set. And so I'm doing this video because what he put out today reminded me of the Yuri set. Excuse me, not the Yuri set, the Yuri grip. The Yuri grip. That's what we're talking about here. And said, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. I haven't, played and messed around with that in practice or when I've been in the casino for a while. In fact, I'm not sure I've ever thrown a Yuri type, the one that Ed was describing. So I thought, well, let me revisit that. And I've been putting out videos over the last. I haven't done a video in a long time, but the last few videos have talked about 3 points of pressure on the cubes, and that right there is essentially 3 points of pressure. Okay, thumb and index finger and little finger. Okay, that's 3 points of pressure. So I thought, well, let me apply that to the edge or the Yuri. I'm gonna get this right here. The Yuri. I mean, this is a couple of different names for this, but I will agree that that's commonly referred to as a Yuri grip. So I've been working on this all day, and I'm just coming in mid-practice. I thought I'd throw a video out. And here we go. Okay, so I got a point of 6. I have ATS down here, and I have been playing for a while, and I need on the ATS. It's not in the video, but I can tell you that I need a 4, a 2, and an 11. I need a 4 for the small. Excuse me, a 4 and a 2 for the small, and an 11 for the tall, and 4, 2, and 11 for the all. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I don't, the devil doesn't show. But I've just been fascinated by this all day long. Not all day, I didn't practice all day long. But 2 or 3, 4 times a day I've practiced this, and it's just been really awesome. Okay, so we'll stop talking and we'll just throw. There's a 10, easy 10. Got. So we'll press that. There's the zig. This goes to the rack. And the set that Ed was talking about today, and I've been doing nothing but a cross 6 set all day long, all my practice today, and I keep changing, between a say 6, 8 friendly to a 5, nine friendly. But I'm pretty much keeping the 6s on top. Sort of, I mean, I'm varying that a little bit based on if over the course of this practice, based on where I'm at in the ATS. But primarily, I'm just looking for the box numbers. The ATS is a bonus. Pay the bills of the boxes. Okay. There's 6, 5, 1. Easy 6, which is the points. Maybe I'll bring the camera down here possibly to show you. Okay, so we hit our 6. So that's there we go. Let's leave $60 out there. Come out. There's a 9. Point will be 9. Point is 9. All right, so we hit here, so it's going to be a comer winner there. This comes back. Puck goes there. Really kind of trying to show you how I'm holding these. The grip, the landing, all this stuff is not that important. There's an 8, 5, easy 8. 5 so what do I got for the 8? 42. Okay, you see, like, you can see how I'm picking those up. The main thing is you want to get on that edge. I really feel that, and then the Yuri, basically, I think in reading his book several times, he really kind of focused on the pressure on the seam, but I'm liking that kind of pressure. And then these fingers are basically just guiding, just barely like that. And then as I hold it like this, I'm letting those dice, the weight of those dice just fall naturally into those fingers, like that. And then I'm feeling that index finger and that little finger on the deck. See my target. And again, I want to make sure that pressure is on those two edges and that in the seam. Those 2 points. Okay, when I said the 2 points, that point, thumb pressure that seam. Okay, and that's holding them together. And if you hold that very lightly, your pressure on the dice is very subtle. You're just essentially holding them in that shape, and it allows them to get to the landing zone together, like they're glued or in sync with each other, without too much variation. There's a 2, which is very important because we needed that 2 for the small. Sometimes I'll put out a field bet at this point because, for those horn type numbers, craft type numbers. All right, so all I need is a 4. We are going to look for a 4 now. We're going to do 6, 3, 6, 2. And hope for a 4. There's 10. Easy 10. Collect 100 up there. Vig. Change on the Vig, and we'll just press that to 100. Takes a second to get them where you want them. But again, the main thing is that you just let the gravity, as you do like this, just let that gravity put them into the right spot. Get the feel for the deck. See your landing spot. Let them go. And there's an 8. Easy 8. An 11 or a 2. Okay, but I hit the 8. So what do I got here? It's going to be $70 payoff. Press it. I'm really so glad that I saw that Patreon video that Ed did today, because it just reminded me about this edge, the Yuri edge grip. A hard 8. It's going to be 105. Go to 120. There's a 12 again. Midnight, which is a, it's a primary hit. You're using this set. All right, so we're looking for that. No. Let's just keep looking for box numbers. Let's do this. Let's do 6563. Keep your focus now. There's a 10 again. Easy 10. Take that to 150. Big. Go to a 6564. There's the 2. I need a 4. Put $15 on the field. $6564. There's the 9. 5-4, which is the point. It's gonna pay 75. Here we go. Place, leave $50 out there as a place bet. Keep the same set. Shouldn't be too concerned about the ATS. I mean, if I hit one side or the other, it's only going to be $175 hit. I got. All right, so here we are. We're coming out. There's an 8. Got to mark by 9. Got 3 separate points out here. Just saying. This goes down. Okay, this goes to the 8. Let's leave that 120 out there. Let's leave this as it is. Stick with that same set. 6, 6, 5, 6, 4. Oh, 7 out. It's funny. Nothing felt quite right about that toss. But okay, so let's just bring it all down. That's 2. 2, 3, 4, 25, 50, 450. Now, I started off with $500 as my buy-in, and so I've got 3. I'll bring it down so you can see it. So there's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300 and change off of a $500 buy-in. So I guess what I'm trying to say here is I really like my 3-point pressure concept, and that's it right there. That's the 3 points of pressure. And then when you take that 3 points of pressure and apply it to the versus the faces, apply it to the edges like that, I think you got a little bit more control. At least I've had a lot more control all day long. You know, it's a small sample. It's just one person on the, but I believe, well, I should say believe, that's just kind of silly. Believe is the wrong word. I think that the more you work on this game and this skill, and the more you take from others, because we're all working on this together, that more and more understanding of the skill comes out. And again, I can't thank Ed enough for what he does on a consistent basis to put things out to help people. Because what he put out today, and just reminding me about that concept of a grip, that Yuri style grip as he refers to it, and then me just applying things that I've been working on to it, has made a huge, it's had a huge impact for me. There's a 5. And the impact is in the skill of minimizing 7s and maximizing positive numbers. With all that, let's see how many we got here. 25 minutes. Not too bad. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember, y'all, luck has got very little to do with it. Practice, practice, practice. Mudslide out.